So it seems on a random Wednesday morning, Valve decided to just drop the biggest fucking news ever. So if you didn't hear, earlier this week, Valve unveiled its new hardware lineup. You might have seen with everybody reporting on it that Valve made a new Steam machine and Steam controller. Basically, the Steam machine is kind of a PC console hybrid. Basically, it's a powerful enough PC to where it can play all your Steam games. I have no doubt that there are no games that the Steam machine cannot play. And also a new controller to go with it. But the real moneymaker here was the Valve frame. More on that in a bit. Now, all of this stuff that Valve has released, none of it's new. All the way back in 2015, Valve released the original Steam machine. And, it was pretty good. The specs weren't, top of the line, but it could play most Steam games at the time. And they did release the Steam controller with it too, if I remember correctly. Of course, I wasn't in the PC gaming space at the time because, I was in elementary school, no, middle school, I think. I can't even remember. It was 2015. But just looking at the previous Steam controller, I can see why it failed. The touchpads and gyro aiming are a nice touch. We don't get controllers like that when it comes to PC gaming. In fact, if you ask anyone what controllers they use, if any at all, they would probably say a Xbox controller. Because it's made by Microsoft and it just works so seamlessly with PC. Speaking about Microsoft, it seems like they also are making their next console a PC console hybrid. Now, we have heard reports from Valve that the price of the new Steam machine is not going to be competitive with the new Xbox console. Probably just because Valve doesn't want to step on anyone's toes. But honestly, I can't think of anyone that would actually buy any of this stuff. Not that any of these are bad products, it's just if you're into PC gaming, you already have a PC. And console players are kind of dedicated to their consoles. And if the Steam machine isn't priced at a point that's similar to a console, then why would these people switch? I can see maybe that the Steam machine could be a very good entry point for people. I mean, I built computers for people in college, and I know the first question that everybody asked is, will it be able to game with Call of Duty and the newest AAA games? And with the specs that they're showing off with the Steam machine, it's an absolute yes. I mean, 16 gigs of RAM in 2025 is a bit low, but it's not too bad. You can play most games with 16 gigs of RAM, but I'm more interested in what this means for content creators. Most people that want to be content creators and don't have a PC are a bit nervous to hop on the bandwagon. PCs are expensive, they're expensive to maintain, they break down a lot, and you gotta replace the parts, and they're hard to understand. So the GameCube kinda fixes all that. It could be a really good entry point for those who have never had a gaming PC. But I do think people are extremely exaggerating with their, this is the end of Xbox and PlayStation. I mean, you also gotta think about what this means competitively software-wise. PlayStation and Xbox nowadays do post most of their games on PC. And just a secret, most Nintendo games you can get on PC, I mean, people are also talking about if these products are going to be released with a new Valve game. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be exclusive to the Steam machine and the Steam Deck. Going from Valve's previous record of releasing games, they never really do make their games exclusive to their stuff, even when their games are specifically built for their hardware. Half-Life Alyx, for example, comes free with every Valve Index. So could we finally see Half-Life 3, Left 4 Dead 3, and Portal 3? No, not at all. We are not going to see those. Never, ever, ever. But I would like to see one Valve game release with the Steam machine. While yes, they could release a new game for the Steam frame instead of the Steam machine, I don't think that's the route Valve is gonna go for. Considering a lot of fans don't consider Half-Life Alyx to be a successor in any way to Half-Life 2. It's obvious that Valve fans just want a traditional sequel to anything with the number 3 on it. But what do you guys think about Valve's new hardware? I'm personally kind of mixed on it, but I am very excited. I don't think personally I'm gonna buy the Steam machine, but who knows? If something exclusive releases for it, I might actually buy the Steam machine. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time.